This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, discounted prices, miniaturemarket.com.
Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Today, we're gonna be on the same team together. We're partners. I love partnership games. Don't you love partners? Today, we're gonna be talking about Team Play. This is a partnership card game from Schmidt-Spiele. Let me show you how it's played. It's very interesting. It's a very sort of casual type card game that you can play with spouses or with cutthroat gamer friends as well. So let me show you how it's played. I'll see you on the other side. In Team Play, you and your partner are trying to get the most points by finishing goals. Some of them are face up in general that anybody can complete on their turn, and some of them are ones that are in front of you face up that only you can do. And you're going to be doing this by drawing cards and trying to fulfill goals. For example, this one is you need 2 3s and 2 6s, and colors don't matter. The only colors in the game are red and blue. Turns are very simple in this game. First thing you do is when you start your turn, you have to make sure you don't have more than 6 cards. If you do, you discard down to 6. Then there's 3 options that you can do in any order. One of the options is you can draw more cards. You can draw up to 2 cards on your turn, but again, in any order. So I have these cards here. I'm going for 6, 7s, and 8s. Everyone can see that. I have a 6. There's a 7 and 8 here, but they're blue. I need reds. This could be a 6, 7, or 8, 6, 7, or 8, 6, 7, or 8, 6, 7, or 8. Doesn't matter. Any combination of those, but they do have to be red. I have a 6. Now, I see the goal here. This is 3s and 6s. Well, that's not going to help me either, really. I mean, I have a 6, but now my partner has this in front of them. This plus any amount of cards equals 12. Well, what I'll do is I'll draw either one of these or one off the top. I'll take one off the top. Ooh, that doesn't help me. And maybe I'll just take this 8 into my hand, and this will replace immediately. Now, I've done my 2 draws, and I can't complete this. If I could, I would put down the 4 cards, and I would get this goal. We'll show you that in just a moment. Now, you can also pass 1 or 2 cards to my partner. So let's say my partner has this in front of them. They need 12. You know what? I'm gonna pass them an 8 and a 1 because I don't need any of these, and maybe these can help them. I will pass these to them there. Now remember, at the beginning of that player's turn, you can only have 6 cards. They may have to discard down. Now, after I've finished, it's then the players to the left, which is a different team. If you're playing in just 2 teams, meaning there's 4 players, it's team 1, team 2, team 1, team 2, so each team alternates. If there's 6 players or 3 teams, it's team 1, team 2, team 3, team 1, team 2, team 3. That's the order you sit in so that everyone gets the same amount of turns in the different clockwise motion. Now let's say it's my turn again, and I'm trying to get this 6, 7, and 8s, 4 of them that are red. And this is my hand. This should be secretly in my hand, and I have 3 6, 7s, or 8s that are red. Here's the 4th. So my first turn, I am going to draw that, and then I'm going to interrupt my drawing to say, hey, look, I have the cards. So I would take these cards, I would show everybody, look, I've got 4 cards, they're all 6, 7s, or 8s. This would go into a discard pile up here, and I would be able to put this in our team's collective pile. This would be 5 points. Now, I take a new card, and I can decide whether to keep it now or get something else. This one says, a pair that's even and another pair that's even. The straight lines are even and the squares and circles means different pairs. It's 3. You know what? I am not going to do that. I'm going to take another one. So you can decide to keep this, or you could say I don't want it, but then you're forced to take whatever this is. 5, 6, 7, 8 colors don't matter. So I have completed a goal, and I've only drawn 1 card. Well, I can draw 1 more, which is great. I'll draw this one. My drawing is over. But hey, look at this, 3, 3, 6, 6, 3, 3, 6, 6, colors don't matter. I'll turn these in and I will get to finish this one. So now these are the 2 completed ones that would be in my pile. This is the one that's in front of me. This common goal comes out and I could say, nope, I don't want this one. And then this is the common goal that anybody can get now. And then it's if I don't have any cards to pass or I don't want to pass, it'll be the next player's turn. But that's how the turns work. You're drawing, you're finishing goals, sometimes more than 1, you're passing cards to your player, and you will continue to do this until one team has 8 of these in front of them that they've finished. At that point, everybody gets 1 more turn, including the person that did this, and at the end, you will just simply add up all the points you've scored. Whoever has the most is the winner. All right, there is Team Play. Now, Schmidt-Spiele, I gotta say, is an up-and-coming name in my book because they keep making these little card games that are great. Last year I reviewed a trick-taking game called Skull King, which is like one of the best card games I've ever played, period. And now there's this, which is a fantastic game. If you're looking for a 30-minute filler game that can be played casually, but also can be played pretty seriously, even though it has easy rules, but there's a good amount of depth there, this is one you're going to want to check out. A lot of people had been talking about this, last year, and I had played it a few times, and I really enjoyed it, but I just recently had a chance to play it with some more groups and stuff, and I gotta just say, it's a light game, but there's so much to think about. It's like, okay, so I've got some cards, I gotta watch what my partner's doing, I wanna watch what they're taking, because if they're taking things that have to go with that general one, then when it's my turn to draw cards, if I can't draw cards to help my teammate or to go for mine, I'm probably not gonna start stockpiling and try to get the general one because they're gonna get it before me. What is my teammate taking? What have I already given my teammate? So there are some memory elements if you want to play this game at a competitive and a high level. You got to be watching, paying attention of everything, and keeping a mental note of things, and it's fun to do that. But if you don't want to use the memory element, you just want to play beer and pretzel style and chat and have fun, absolutely, it's still fun to do that too. And I love games that are easy to teach, fun, and can be played both with casual new players, and they can be played kind of cutthroat with gamer enthusiasts. And this is one of those games. It's just fun, you've got the hands where you're doing the Ticket to Ride style card drawing, maybe getting something off the top, you're helping your partner out. It's always fun to kind of like slide them something and they look at it and they just smile, and it's just fun to help somebody else out, and then to watch it when sometimes you can have some big turns where you do multiple goals. That's always a fun thing, and it's exciting, it's fun, and it's easy. The iconography takes a little bit to get used to, but it's not bad because you don't have to teach it until a card comes up, and you can just explain the cards as they come up, and so it's not that bad there. So overall, I was thoroughly impressed with this game. Lots of people had touted it very highly, and I really like it. Now, the graphic design, it's okay. It's bland. It kind of looks like Uno. The name, Team Play, it's okay. I guess it's descriptive. I wish it would have had like a cooler name. And it does look like it could be sitting on a mass market shelf. And in fact, it should be. And it'd be awesome if it was on a mass market shelf, because that means that games that are well designed like this are going to get out to the masses. And so I would love to see this game out there at, say, the big box stores. But if you're looking for that, very light card game that can be played at a competitive level or easy, this is absolutely one to check out. And I'm absolutely keeping this in my gaming library because my wife loves it, I love it, my family loves it, and the gamers I played it with loved it. So without further ado, let's induct it properly with a saxophone serenade.
This video was sponsored by Miniature Market's Review Corner. The Review Corner features podcasts, video, and written game reviews by gamers for gamers. Miniature Market, the online gaming superstore. Thousands of board games, discounted prices. Check them out at miniaturemarket.com. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for backing me on Kickstarter, making this season become a reality. I'd like to especially thank those here that have backed me at the credit level. Now, these video reviews are also available by audio on our podcast. It's the intros and the final thoughts on GameBoyGeek.com. Click podcast.